Hello everybody and welcome back to the stream. I'm Gamer Atlas. How are you guys doing today? We are going to be playing Dawn of Man today. Stuck at home with this whole coronavirus thing, so I guess we'll just go ahead and make some episodes. And we'll just jump right into it. We're going to pick up where we left off on our last Let's Play episode. We were just making it through like the first year. Oh, there's the mammoths. I've been playing this game quite a bit lately. We also have the experimental branch turned on, which they just pushed out a farming, farming update. So we are able to farm now, which is really cool. We're able to make plows, which is also pretty cool. So I'm excited about it. Like I said, I've been playing a lot of this in my other games. Just like I realized I didn't know enough about the game to kind of show you guys what to do. So I went ahead and probably yesterday was my first day off of work, working from home. I'm not gonna lie, I played it for like 7 hours yesterday, and I got all the way up the technology tree almost to the end. So learned quite a bit, and we'll just go ahead and pick up from there. So right now, let's see, we have 11 settlers. What were we doing? We were drying meat. Got some meat drying there. What we need to do is some hunting. So let's, I've been using this view a lot, this primal view or whatever, to really find some areas for us to hunt. Now, we can't really go after donkeys. They're way too much. And I realized playing the game that these woolly rhinos, they're gonna eventually go extinct. So I wonder if we should just go ahead over there and try to get them. I play a lot of this game. I play in high speed. Let's see if we can send 3 of these guys over here. And maybe we can get a woolly rhino. Really hope I don't lose more people. I only have 11 people. But it's the middle of winter, so we could really use a rhino. That's for sure. Oh! Oh, God! Oh, goodness. Kill him! Kill him! Oh, there we go. He's gonna be worth a lot of resources. I wonder if we should go ahead and go after the baby. Oh my God, that's terrible. This game is terrible. Like, let's fucking murder a baby. Jesus. There we go. Well, put them on their way to be extinct maybe a little bit sooner than they would have liked. I know it's terrible. Gosh, this game really brings out the worst in you, doesn't it? We got our tanner going over here. That's great. I hope we have somewhere collecting tannin. We do right here. Perfect. We got collecting sticks. And eventually we'll be able to actually chop down trees. We won't have to just collect sticks. So that'll be great. We got our pole. These are very important, these skull poles and the totem poles, which we'll get in a little while. I didn't really realize how important they were, but your people get pretty pissed off if you don't have them. Oh, we got some dogs chilling here. Oh, yeah, we did unlock dog domestication. One thing about this game is sometimes I forget to kind of, like, unlock my things here. The knowledge points just kind of accumulate over time, and you kind of... sometimes you forget about it. Do we have anybody fishing? We do not. Oh, yeah, we do, right here. Got 2 people fishing. And these resources do run out. You can see we're running out of fish here. But they come back over time. So it's really not a huge deal because you can just edit your work area and move it over here and have them go fish over there until the other ones come back. We are mining some stone. What we got going on in our crafting camp. Oh, sorry, that's our storage tent. Here we are, crafter. Alright, so we are making flint spears and flint axes. We do already have the axe, so we can chop down wood, which we're doing here. Have 2 people assigned to that. And our workload is very heavy right now. 173%, so we really need some more people. We have space for 4 more people, but we should probably just go ahead and build another house. Let's see. Let's put it right there. Oh yeah, we were getting a lot of meat from that rhino, huh? The fuck is this? Oh, horses. Don't waste your time going after horses or fucking donkeys or any of that, because they're just gonna run away from you. Until you get archery and you have bows and arrows, it's gonna be really hard to catch a donkey or a horse. So, we really don't have much to do. We really need more people, is what we need. We got plenty of food for the winter, so we'll make it through. Let's speed up the game here a bit. Like I said, I spent a lot of this game on fast forward. It's a very slow moving game. And our workload is just so high. We have all this meat over here. You know what? We don't have any dry skins. We do have some drying over here. Maybe it's because we didn't have any. The most important resources are, of course, food, sticks, and then I would say probably skins. Just so you can make the outfits for your people, or they will be cold in the winter. And winter's almost here. Oh, here we go. Spring has arrived. Yay. What's this over here? Ooh, it's a cave hyena. I wonder if we should go after it. Should we risk it? Might get killed by this thing. That's what I love about the primal mode as well, is everything goes on pause. Oh, he's running. Okay, no, leave him alone. Leave him alone. Don't hunt him. Don't hunt him. You can't go by yourself. That guy bailed on you. Yeah, so this whole virus thing is so crazy. I'm out of work until March 31st. Really wish I could kind of just stream all day long, honestly, but my husband is also working from home, and his computer's right next to mine. So it's really hard to stream when he's over there working, you know, takes phone calls and such. And I really try not to edit my streams. They're more like live streams just because, you know, when you have to edit it, then I have to export the video. And if I want to do it in the original high quality that I'm recording in here, it ends up taking like an hour just to convert it. So I try really not to do any edits. So our time slowed down here for some reason. I think it's because the storm has arrived. And we did unlock some knowledge points. Let's go ahead and use them. We're going to unlock funeral rites so that our people don't get pissed off at us. For not having any place to bury their dead people, and we'll pick a good place for the graveyard. Now, we need to start future-proofing our settlement. What's going to end up happening is we're going to enclose our entire settlement with fencing and gates, because otherwise, raiders will attack us. So, I don't really care if our burial mounds are inside or outside, but the fence. But we obviously need some place for them, so we're just going to put them... Actually, I'm going to put it way over here. Like, maybe we can put quite a few up on this hill. Seems like a good place. We're not going to be able to really build anything else up there. Alright, we'll get that building. Milestone unlocked. Great. We also have milestones. You know, another good way to earn points. So, we're not going to get another one until we get 20 people or we enter the next era, which probably isn't going to be for a little bit. Oh yeah, look at a little caveman just cooking away here. Now we will eventually be able to make bread, but we need to farm first before we can do that. And as you can see here, we do not have the ability to farm currently. Oh yeah, chop down that tree, Mr. Caveman. What the fuck is he wearing? Where'd you get that outfit, sir? I didn't see a Macy's around here. I certainly do. Oh, he's a trader. Okay. Traders are very useful. Sometimes. He's offering a lot of tannin. I'm going to buy some just because I know it's kind of hard to come by, especially as you start chopping down all the trees around your camp, which is where they come from. And this is only a trade value of 5 here, so I'm going to give 1 leather outfit in exchange for that because I'll be able to make plenty more leather outfits with that tannin. I don't know why the fuck I put the tannin thing way over here. I like to keep everything kind of in the center, but guess I don't know what I was thinking with that. Oh, we got a guy mining stone over here. Oh, we got another woolly rhino. I wonder if we should go ahead and hunt it before, like I said, before they go extinct. My problem is it's hard to find people to actually go hunting. But if you click on the animal and you click this button, it will set that hunt as a task and send out all the appropriate people. Now, there's a good side and bad side to that. The good side is, number one, they usually bring enough people to tackle whatever it is that you're hunting. The bad side is if I wanted to say hunt both of these, the game tends to send out, ooh, here's some hyenas and some bears, tends to send out 2 or 3 or however many animals you chose to hunt. It sends out that many hunting parties separately, and they have to walk all the way over there to, you know, get the animal, and then it's a huge waste of resources. I really wish they would, maybe they will, make an update to the game where the hunting parties will just kind of go from one target to the next after they've been deployed. Here comes a guy right here. I hope he's not coming to hunt because he's by himself, and this rhino will most likely kill him. This is not good news. I don't know what you're doing, bro, but you can't hunt by yourself. Here we go. Here's our other people. All three of these guys are coming over here. It takes them a bit to swim. It's good to build a bridge. Okay, now that we got all three, let's go after our rhino. While we're still able to, before they go extinct. Oh no, what's going on? Oh, they probably went back to get tools. Oh god, he's attacking now. You know what, this is a baby one. Maybe we can, we've separated him from his mother. Maybe we can get him. No. I don't really know what the fuck these people are doing. They must not have any tools. He has a sling. Oh, somebody was just killed by a hyena. Oh no. Now we are down to 10 people. That's no bueno. And there's a bear right there. Okay, well. As you can see, being a caveman is a very perilous work. And now we're going to be pretty much fucked because we don't have very many people. I think they only come once per year, new people. And quite a few spaces for them, so hopefully we'll get a few to join. It's already spring here, about to be summer. And see our task list here. I guess it's not too bad at the moment. But really, there's going to be nothing else we can do until we can... Oh, we do have a new unlock here. So we're going to go for dog training. Now our dogs will come and hunt with us. You know, the technology tree doesn't do a good job at telling you. Like, it says, you know, this is dog training, but it doesn't tell you, you know, what buildings does that unlock. It doesn't tell you what you get as a result of it, which I find very frustrating. Like I said, on my other game, I pretty much... Oh no, somebody else has been killed by the woolly rhino. We're down to 9 people. We're dropping like flies. I guess I should have took off that hunt task. Anyways, I don't really remember what I was saying. Oh, the tech tree. So that's why I did kind of like a long playthrough yesterday, so I can kind of like learn about that. Because I was having a hard time with it. So hopefully now I can bring you all those tips and trips. So dog training allows the dogs to, at least what I've gathered, allows the dogs to go out on a hunt with you, and they can actually chase animals that may be getting away and slow them down. They can bite them. I've seen a dog kill an animal before. You know, obviously weaker animals only. So that's really cool. Can't believe we're fucking down to 9 people here. Let's go ahead and speed up time because there's not much we can do with only 9 people. Hopefully we'll get some migrants before we build our wall. Oh goodness. Yeah, this whole virus thing is crazy, huh? I hope you're gonna see in the game that your people can get sick as well and spread it around, like what's currently happening all over the country. I live in Miami. It's pretty bad here as of today. What is today? Today's March 18th, 2020. I think we have something like 60 or something confirmed cases of coronavirus here in my county. So I've been staying inside. I haven't left except to walk the dog and wash my hands as soon as I got back. Okay, so look, we got a bunch of knowledge points. Oh, not enough yet. In order to unlock the next era, it's also confusing, doesn't really give you any description, but you can kind of tell here you need 15 research points and you need to research pottery to move to the next era. And I don't really think pottery gives you anything per se, except for moving you to the next era. Yeah, we got attacked by a woolly rhino. Oh, we did get some migrants here. I kind of got lost in all of the notifications I had down there. We still have space for 4 more people. That's great. So there's nothing really right now. There's nothing else we can build. We built our little funeral thing over here. Good thing too, because we've lost quite a few people lately. There's no bodies in there though. That's a bit weird. So the bodies, they go in there. It can fit 3, but over time they decay, and then you can kind of add more. So you always have to kind of check what your capacity is. How many people do we have assigned logging? Oh, we have plenty of logs, actually. I almost, you know, I have plenty of logs, but I almost want them to just keep cutting. So we're going to increase this resource limit, because more so than for the logs, I need them to clear this area so that I can build stuff over there. Let's see. Sorry about that. I'll turn off my Apple Watch here. No storage left. I run into this quite a bit. I've had to, in my other game, build 4 storage tents so far. So we're going to get another one going. You need a lot of storage space, especially if you're trying to stockpile resources like we're about to do with logs. And, you know, I didn't think before that it was a good idea to leave on this continuous production, but it turns out it is. Because it only makes them if you need them. I thought, you know, maybe it was just going to make, because as you're going to find out, when we start making bread, that does happen, and we'll talk about that when we start making bread. But for the tools and such, I found that they really only make what they need. So it's okay to leave those on for continuous production. Now, the thing that you don't want is you don't want to have the same type of tool on continuous production. So, for example, you don't want to have a bone spear and a flint spear on continuous production, because as you need spears, it's just going to make one and then the other and one and then the other. You know, the flint spears, the bone spears, which ones do more damage when you're hunting, that's kind of like an unknown, something that the game doesn't really tell us. I would really like to see that, because as you move through, even into the Metal Age, you start making copper tools and tin tools and things, bronze tools. But what's really the benefit of mining all that stuff? I would assume a stronger weapon, but the game doesn't really tell us that at all. Now, I will tell you that hunting with those stronger copper tools in my other game is much easier, so I have a feeling that they are, of course, much stronger. I just wish that the game would kind of give us a comparison so we knew, you know, which ones do we want to make, basically. If I'm going to be attacked by a bunch of raiders, I want the strongest tools available. The other thing to kind of do is to segregate, a good thing to do is segregate your storage tent. So in this storage tent, we're going to do food and clothes, and in this storage tent, we're going to do tools and materials, and keep them separated. And we're pretty much on full steam ahead here. We got enough meat. We don't have any skins, though. Skins are quite important, so I think we should go hunting. Cave lion pack over here, and we're going to steer clear of those. There's actually a bear in this in our camp now. I wonder if we can go ahead and just hunt that bear. See, my problem? You can't just highlight a bunch of people and tell them to go hunt, because they might not have tools on them. Luckily, if they're in camp, when you click, they will run home and grab whatever tools they need. See, look, we got our dog going with us now on this hunt. Now that we have dog training, this should be pretty interesting. We're not really going to be able to see it because of the trees. Oh, what happened? Bear's running. Where's our dog? Oh, there it goes. We killed him. Oh, and it was our first bear, so we got some knowledge points. Great. Knowledge points, very, very valuable, obviously. We need 15 of them to move to the next era. We got our bear there. Great. Let's see. Also, this is just a normal research panel. I like the grouped resources, just because then it's like food on one line, materials on one line, weapons on one line. Well, until you get too many, and then it moves to 2 lines, and then clothes. It's a little bit easier. By the way, I got a new mic. Hope my voice sounds great. Got a new Yeti mic. Love it so far. It's my first first time playing and streaming with it, so I hope you enjoy it. Been playing a lot of my new favorite game, Workers and Resources, and I've also been playing this game, obviously, and another one called End Zone Worlds Apart, which is a post-apocalyptic city builder. That one's pretty fun. Like I said, I'm off work through the end of the month, so I imagine I'm going to be playing quite a bit of these. The other one that I've been really anxious to come out is Builders of Egypt, which they did announce, or they did release a prologue, which I've already played through. It's kind of very limited, but there was an update for that recently. But I think it was just some UI improvements and such, so we haven't loaded up that game in a bit of time. If there's a specific game you enjoy watching me play, please comment down below and let me know. Your comments mean a lot to me, and I can really curate the stream based on what you guys want to see. I mainly play strategy and city builder games, but I am down to play just about anything. We got another trader here, wearing that funny outfit again. What's he got here? Leather, he's got skins, bones. I don't really need any of that. I'm just gonna ignore him. It's a bit rude, I know. Let's see. Should we be doing some more hunting? I feel like you got to do a lot of hunting in the beginning, and what we might do is set up a hunting ground. It's sort of a automated way of hunting. And they only hunt things that they can kill, so they don't really go after things that are red. I don't think. I haven't noticed them doing that. They go after, you know, animals that are green. They can easily kill. And you're going to want, you know, a few people in there just in case something big does come through. And they're only going to go over there when there's something to hunt. So they'll stay in your camp, just like any of the other jobs. And they'll chill out and do whatever this guy's doing. We got Grandpa over here swinging his axe. Oh, cave lion attack. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Everybody grab your weapons. So we're going to turn on this defensive thing, which is to alert everyone. And also have them grab weapons. And we're going to go after this cave lion. We're not going to let him just try to attack us and then run away. Oh, shit. Here's another one. Because we need the research points. I don't think we've killed one. And we could use the skins too. Come on, let's go get another one. Oh gosh, there's quite a few over here. I don't know if I want to piss them off. We're gonna turn off that alert. And just let everybody go back to their business, actually. Go back to work, nothing to see here. Except a dead, you know, cave lion. Lion right there. What is all these? Oh, these horses. Very hard to get. Hyena. Not so hard to get when they're by themselves. What's this going through the camp here? Oh, that's my dog. He's hurt. Oh no, these are wolves. Huh. Wait a minute. Oh yeah. So when your dogs are domesticated, they're blue. These people are actually going over to our hunting grounds. They must have found something to hunt. Oh yep. These ibex here. Look at that! I knew what type of animal it was without even clicking on it. That's how much I played this game yesterday. So hopefully we'll get some ibex before they run away. Get him! Yeah! Oh, and we're gonna go after that one too. Oh, we got two! Yay! Perfect. I'll get us some more skins. Ooh, a new human was born. Interesting. So we now have 15 humans. I only have space for 3 more. I'm gonna go ahead and build a new house. Now you will eventually get to upgrade these, but they're pretty much going to be in the same place they're in now because you're going to upgrade the existing one. So I would, you know, put some thought into where you're going to put your housing in your settlement, where you're going to put your kind of production areas. So what I'm thinking is we're going to have houses all down here, maybe a production area up here, and then over here in this big area is going to be for farming. So I really need to clear this area of trees. We're just going to edit this work area a bit and move it more this way. You have 2 people working in there. Our workload is quite low, so we're going to put 3 people chopping down trees. Oh, you know what? They're not chopping down trees because we've already hit our limit of 25 logs. So, kind of sucks. That's okay. We need 5 more knowledge points to move into the next era. Until then, we're just... Oh, here's winter. Until then, we're just going to try to survive the winter. And do some hunting, maybe? La 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 la. The seasons go by pretty quick. It'd be nice to see them introduce different types of events, like maybe longer than usual winters or droughts or something like that. End zone, oh, they like to throw a lot of droughts at you. It's just kind of like another... Add something interesting to the game. We got a new hut built over here, so we have space for 6 more people at this point. And what do we got going on over here? Are these stone? Yeah. There's a lot of stone. I don't know in this map, in all the maps, there is a lot of stone available for mining, but I haven't really used that much of it so far. And maybe that's, I'm not far enough in the game, because I think if I go one more age is when you can do stone walls and watchtowers and such, and I'm sure that eats up a lot of stone, because building the wooden walls eats up a lot of wood. So, I mean, that makes sense to me. In the meantime, we should just kind of be looking for anything we can hunt It is winter, so it's harder to find things. And it looks like we do have some ibex over here. And since our our workload's low, maybe we can go ahead and send some people out. And then what I'm going to do to prevent the problem I told you from before is once they kill one of the ibexes here, I'm going to manually tell them to kill the other one. And it looks like he's probably going to get away from us. We weren't sneaky enough. Oh, I don't know, maybe. Oh, there we go. These ones are... Oh, shit. There we go. Oh, God, he... throwing a stone? Oh, with the sling. Huh, I've never seen him do that. I was gonna say, I think there's a baby over here, too. What the fuck is that? Cave line. Let's go after the cave line. Just so he doesn't attack us later. And these little, that little sign above there means that there has been a task set to come over and butcher this. Excuse me. Somebody else will come from your town to butcher that. And they'll come all the way over here and butcher this cave line. Now let's just see if there's anything else we can get. Oh, actually, he's already butchering it. There is this baby ibex right here. And we do have some boars. But they're quite vicious. Some little baby piglets. Baby animals become very important later in the game because you can domesticate them. But they have to be babies when you capture them. And we'll obviously get into that. So here we are. We're spring again. Wish we had some farms going right now. We're getting some area cleared. We are moving right along. And actually, we have enough research points to go ahead and move into the next stage with pottery. And then the next thing we're going to unlock is probably grain processing. And then sledge making, because sledges help a lot when you have, like when you kill something that's far away or you need to harvest resources from farther away. It really helps to have the sleds. Believe me. Need some repair work here. Need some dry skins. Sure, we sent some people over there to get our dead animals. Oh yeah, so we do have a cross right here where they don't have to swim. This is a shallow water cross. You can just kind of walk across. So this would be a good place to like expand our settlement onto this riverbank. Now we could also build a bridge. Just take a lot of wood to build a bridge. And a lot of wood. Some people have no warm weather clothing. He's trying to make it here. He just needs some skins. What's going on here? We're getting attacked by a wolf somewhere. Oh, but we murdered it. Oh god, get him before he kills us. Oh, there we go. Okay. There's more over here. Oh no, I don't want to catch him. I want to hunt him. So you see that? That means we're going to try to capture him and turn him into a dog. I don't really need to do that. Because the dogs just kind of show up on their own. And I don't need 1,000 dogs. I'm not like eating their meat or anything. I think he is going to go ahead and try to tame that wolf. Whatever. This doesn't matter. We'll get one more dog at camp. But otherwise, they just kind of show up. As soon as you research dog domestication, you'll notice dogs in your camp. You don't really have to do anything. They also don't even show up on this domestication panel. So it just shows me that they're really not that important to the game, other than them, helping you hunt and things like that. Some of the other domesticated animals, like sheep and cattle and stuff, are very important late in the game because, the animals start going extinct. You can't find as many to hunt. So you really have to focus on on farming and on growing animals yourself for food so they can be slaughtered. Pigs, cattle. You need sheep for wool to make warmer clothing. So there's a lot going on in this game. It's more than it appears, in the first hour or so that you play it, which could be a little bit slow. We are on our 3rd episode of this Let's Play, and we only have 20 people here. Not many houses. So it does take quite a bit of time. We only have enough space for one more person, so let's go ahead and get our next house going. Just gonna put it right there. Got a lot of meat drying over here. I love that you can see it on there. It's so cool. And we actually, oh, look at those fish we got drying out over there. And then later, bread making becomes very important, especially through the winter. If you run out of meat or berries or anything, bread really supplements your food. So we'll go over that in a bit. Oh, somebody got an infection here. Oh no, you got coronavirus. What's going on? Now, sorry, that was a bad joke. With the infections, there's really no way to cure it. You don't have a doctor's tent per se. What happens is that their health depletes, and at a certain point starts going back up. Now, if your person was perfectly healthy when they contracted the illness, then you're fine. He's not going to die. But if they were already injured or already, had a low health for some reason, they will die from it. And there's really no way to prevent it. What does our trader got? I might buy some skins from him just because we don't have that many. We need to make some more outfits. So I'm going to buy 2 skins. Trade value is 14. So we're going to give him a flint axe and a flint pick. It's 1 more than it's worth, but whatever. And we'll get dried skins in exchange, which we will use to make clothes. Which we're currently making, a leather outfit. I thought you needed more skins outfits. Those are the warm weather outfits. We do. We need 3 more of those. Oh, and he is making them. There we go. He's also making a bone spear. I've been done pretty well all the way through my other game, which I've gotten quite far in, with just 1 crafter. I've debated building a second one, but I really don't think you need it. I guess it depends on how fast you want to build things, but like I said, things move slow in this game, so don't be mad at your crafter if he takes a bit of time. Also, there's not really any alert to tell you, oh, I'm going to make a flint pick, but I don't have any flint, or I want to make bronze, but I don't have any tin. It's really hard to figure that out. Basically what happens is they just don't make whatever it is you're trying to make. It doesn't give you a warning, doesn't give you any kind of information about it. You really have to go in here and say, okay, flint pick. Why is he not making a flint pick? Then you hover over flint pick and see, okay, he needs sticks and flint to make a flint pick. I can see now, looking at my resources, I only have 1 flint, I have 9 sticks. So, that's the only way to really figure it out. I've gone a long time, really struggling to figure out why the hell is he not making this or that, and it's because he didn't have the tools that he needed to do so. We need more flint. I actually don't see any place in which we're collecting flint at the moment, which is a little disconcerting. And I see that we're collecting sticks over here. We're actually going to move this. There's a shit ton of sticks over there. But we have more over here, and I feel like it's easier than crossing the river. If we don't have an area to collect flint, we definitely need that. And we're going to have to find some flint. It's not easy to come by. There's some on the side of the mountain right here, but we can't get at it. Actually, I think we can now that we have picks. Later we'll build a mine, which makes it much easier. But for now, I don't know if we want to use up that resource until we get a mine. We can just come collect this over here, and then once that's gone, we can look for some more. We definitely do need some flint. He's making flint tools. I've been making bone harpoons and spears instead of flint spears, just to kind of conserve my flint. Flint is one of the harder resources to come by. It's pretty sporadic throughout the game. It's not really abundant. And it runs out pretty quick. Even this guy right here, which we'll put a mine on, doesn't last that long. Maybe after a year or so of mining it, it is dried up. We got a lot of animals over here. I wonder if we should put another hunting area over here. Oh, we got some more flint too. I think we are going to place another hunting area. It's good to have 2, just because sometimes no animals come in to your one. And just make it pretty big so they can hunt anywhere. There we go. Still got plenty of workforce. Luckily, we came back from the brink. We were down to only 9 people at one point. We're up to 20 now, thank goodness. You really do need as many people as possible to complete your jobs. If you don't have people, you're not going to get nothing done. Kind of like what's happening in the U.S. economy right now. Alright. Okay, we do have enough knowledge points. See, I always forget to check our knowledge points. So we are going to go for grain processing, just because we need to supplement our food. Now, this doesn't really do anything, honestly. The only thing that it unlocks, and again, it doesn't tell you this, but I'll tell you, is this, which is, you know, crushes your grain into flour. But we don't have any grain yet. Now, the other thing that it unlocks is being able... Actually, no, it does not. We need stone polishing. Being able to make sickles, because if we do have... Number one, if we don't have sickles, we can't farm. But if we do have sickles, we can actually farm some wild plants, some wild grains. So see this guy here? This is barley. And only in the fall, we can come over here and harvest this. And it will do so automatically because we have this right here. And that will give us a little bit of grain that we can use in our mortar, sorry. But we can't do that without sickles. And we also have to wait to the fall, which right now it's summer, so it's almost fall, but we need to have bone polishing before we can do that. And we do not have bone polishing. Stone polishing. Okay, so we'll go for bone polishing. We have 13 bones, so we'll make our sickles and stuff out of bones for now. And we'll unlock bone polishing, and then we'll get stone polishing, obviously comes after that. Oh yeah, look at this. These are very valuable resources late in the game, bison. They're actually worth, you know, they actually have quite a bit of meat, so if possible, I want to try to hunt this guy. They're a little bit vicious, so be careful. But later in the game, you really want to find baby ones of these so that you can domesticate them into cow. Very important resource. It's also hard to get them to breed, so like I had a hard time finding females. I found all males every time I went to look for bisons or the other species that they have in the game that is also cattle. I forgot what it's called. Very hard to find females, so I was having hard times breeding them. It's really driving me crazy. It's a dog. Why would we want to slaughter our dog? That's so terrible. This game is so vicious. Okay, we need one more. We got quite a few knowledge points there. We just need one more. Now, if you're wondering, why haven't your people come over here to hunt this guy? If you hit number 7 on your keyboard, that'll bring up the task list. And we can see here, we can look for it. Here, hunt bison. So there are 3 people on their way to hunt this bison right now. They might be getting their tools or whatever. And if you go into this mode, which is by tab key or down here, primal vision, your people show up in blue. It's kind of a good way to see, are my people coming? Are there any around here? No. So they're obviously not ready to hunt. The little village is coming out quite nice so far. Right here on the banks of the river, we got a split in the river. It's cute. Oh, look, we got some, we're gonna collect this fruit. You can only collect it in the summer. And we could just put a harvesting area around that tree, and then they'd go over there and do it themselves, but it's just one tree, so just click on it and click harvest. Add it to the task list. Oh, we got some reindeer over here. Very hard to catch these guys as well. They run pretty fast. We still haven't killed this bison, huh? I could have swore they were assigned to it. And it says active, so that means they're currently doing it. Oh, here they come. You should really wait for your other 2 guys, though. These bisons can be... See, he's attacking our dog. Oh, we got another guy over there? Oh no, we killed 2 of our dogs. See, they're pretty vicious. There we go. So 2 dogs were killed. First animal hunted, ancient bison. So that was the first time we've hunted that guy, so it was good. It got us a knowledge point. Which is why I wanted to do it. Now we have enough. I remembered. We're going to do bone polishing. And we're going to have this guy start making sickles and knives. And then we're going to stop making the biface. Because this knife is much better and it will replace those biface. So you do have to kind of do that when you have automatic processing turned on. You have to manage it a bit and kind of turn off the ones you don't want, but it's pretty easy to do. I'm making a lot of slings. Do we need this many slings? We're going to be eventually replacing all of these slings. I'm going to stop making them because we're going to be making bows pretty soon. We are in the time period in which we can unlock bows. So it's not going to be that much longer. I don't want a ton of slings. I guess I could always sell them to the trader. They're pretty valuable. Bows are very valuable as well. I think they have a trade value of 15. which is, I think, it's the highest I've seen anything have a trade value of so far. Oh, look, we got a pig over here. I don't think we've actually hunted a boar yet. Wonder if we should go ahead and try to do it. No, my people are pretty busy. Probably doing their auto hunting and such. Yeah, they have been quite busy. We have 40 meat in stock and 12 raw skins. Wow, they've been really busy. I'm not going to worry about hunting. Oh, look, yes. Oh no, that's a trader. I was going to say, look, we have the sledges now, but no, that's a trader. We haven't unlocked it yet. We will do that next. See if we can get anything good from him. Leather. Yeah. Plant picks. No thanks. Okay, so this is interesting. We can unlock pulse processing, which is a research thing, and we won't have to use our knowledge points. But look at it. 210. We would need to trade, so I don't even think we could get that high if we tried. Even if we sold most of everything. A lot of this stuff isn't worth anything. One trade value. So, we're not going to be able to do this, unfortunately. It's just so expensive. They obviously do that on purpose because they want you to go the correct way and get the knowledge points. What's really good, too, is that we have a lot of megaliths right here by our camp. This is a very interesting aspect of the game. Actually, probably one of my favorite aspects of the game is that we can come over here, we can mine this, we can chip it out of the stone, and then we can put rollers under it and build a sleigh, and we can haul it all the way back to our camp, which in this case is not far, thank God, and build a Stonehenge. It's really awesome, really fun to do and watch. You can even see them using ropes and such to pull the rocks up, and it's really cool. Can't wait to show you guys. So some of our people don't have any warm clothing. That's not good. Okay, he's making 2 pairs. We have 20 people. We have 17 of them. It is the fall. So were we able to make any sickles? Because if so, we should have been able to chop this down. That barley, which I don't see it over here. So he must have chopped it. Oh yeah, we've actually already processed some of it into flour, which is great, which we would have done here. And then once it turns into flour, oh, we don't see, okay. So you want to turn off, let's talk about this really quick. You want to turn off the auto bread making thing here, because what's going to happen is all the flour that you have in stock, which right now is not a big deal because I only have 1. But when you have a lot, oh, we got 4 new humans. When you have a lot of them, bad time to join right before the winter. When you have a lot of flour, this will just continuously, obviously like what it's supposed to do, pump out bread. It's not like the crafter where it's only going to pump out bread if you need it. It's going to just pump out bread after bread after bread after bread. And they go bad. So, you know, if you make 14 bread all at once, they're all going to expire at once, and your people are not going to be able to eat it. And I also found that they don't eat as much bread as they eat meat and other things, unless that meat or fish, vegetables, fruits, things like that have run out or are running low, and then they will start eating more bread. So we really just want to keep our eye on it. We want to stockpile as much flour as possible so that in an emergency, in a winter, let's say we run out of meat, we can just start cranking out bread. Just crank out the bread, crank out the bread, crank out the bread. And then you can feed your civilization, and it really allows you to have a lot more people because you don't have to worry about potentially starving them all to death if you have a lot of flour in storage. So in my other game, I have like 100 flour in storage just waiting to be made into bread. But we'll get there eventually. We'll get there. We're not farming yet. We just got a little bit of grain, probably from that 1 barley plant. Honestly, that was probably the only thing that got us any grain. Here's some additional grain we can get. And we only have a little bit of time. After the fall, it's gone. And we're also going to just put one of these guys around here so that we don't forget. And next fall, they can come and collect it. So yeah, you need the sickles to do that. So once you have the sickles, which we do, we have 4 in stock. We only have the biface-sized knives, so he hasn't made any bone knives yet. He's working on it. So stick and bone is all he needs. Sticks and stones, that's funny. So yeah, here, the grain, they take the grain and they process that into flour over here at the mortar. Okay, we're really rolling here. We got 24 people. Got room for 3 more. We have enough skins, we have enough leather, we have enough tan. Well, we can never really have enough tannin. You'll find out. Especially when you start hauling these megaliths around, because they need leather in order to build the carts for them. And you also need the leather to build the sleighs and stuff like that. So you do need a lot of leather. In my other town, I actually have 2 tannin, 2 tanneries. And I have 2 giant collection zones for tannin. You see this collection zone here for tannin. It's just simply not enough for these 3 trees there. I mean, we have 3 in stock, so I'm not going to worry about it right now. But you really need to have at least... And only certain types of trees can they get tannin from. We're actually lucky in this case, because these trees here have a lot of tannin in them. But eventually we're going to build on this side of the river, and we'll end up cutting down all these trees. And that's when it starts becoming harder to get tannin, is when you start chopping down all the trees. To make wood and to clear room for your settlement. Then we'll have to like come over here, for example, to get tannin. Not a huge deal. But eventually we will, you know, have to move over there to start logging. Like, you do run out of stuff. And what I've noticed is that trees do come back over time. So like if I weren't to build anything here for a while, you'll start seeing baby trees which will grow up again and kind of fill in your settlement, which is quite nice because then you don't just have like a bare looking settlement. So that's good. But at the same time, it's a little bit annoying because, like, now if we want to build down here by the river, we're going to have to chop down quite a few trees because these guys just kind of sprung up here. Or they could have always been there, but they do spring up from time to time. So, like, for example, somewhere in this area, we might see a tree pop up. Or down here where there are no trees currently. So, we'll have to see how that goes. What do we got going on over here? Oh, that's a big steak you got there, lady. Or man. Whatever you are. I hope you guys noticed the thumbnail for this video. I find it hilarious. It's actually one of these guys. It's a little caveman with a woolly mammoth. But the guy is me. It's my face. It's actually makes me laugh every time I see it. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Small things like that I hope you know, make my channel a bit more what is the word I'm trying to say? Just make it a lot nicer to look at my channel. It's just to have the little small things like that. The little thumbnail. And also my beautiful face here on the screen and my little intro and everything else, really trying to make it nice and professional and enjoyable. That's the word I'm looking for, enjoyable. Why can I not think of that word? It's not a hard word. To make it more enjoyable for you. Oh, we lost some boars over here. They got away. It's okay. It happens. You know the other thing too? Sometimes it's hard to find your city after you, especially when you click on like an alert. It takes you halfway across the map. Sometimes it's hard to find. Sometimes I have to, like, honestly go up on top of a mountain and look around for it. Right now I have no idea what it was. I thought we were right next to the camp. But I think the camp's way down there, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. See how far away we were? And there's no button or mini-map to kind of take you back. Interesting, huh? So I just realized you guys probably haven't been able to hear the game. The sounds in the game because of my new Yeti. I'm still trying to fix all of the audio. You know, I just have so many things connected now. It's hard for me to figure it out, but by the next episode I will have the endgame audio back. It's really not that much to hear. It's just little sound effects like when things pop up. There's not really a soundtrack. I mean, there is, but I don't really listen to it at all. Anyway. But I'll try to get that back up and running by the next stream, and we're actually going to conclude this episode in a few minutes here. We were just trying to maybe get enough points to, enough research points to start farming. However, we're not going to be able to do that in this episode. It is winter again. We started this episode in winter, so we will end this episode in winter. And on the next episode, we will really experiment with the farming, which, like I said, just came out on the experimental branch. And we'll get our farm set up, and hopefully we'll move into the next era on the next episode as well. But until then, I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for joining my channel here on Gaymer Atlas. Please subscribe. It helps me out more than you think. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.